Welcome everybody back to another episode of Money Pod Podcast. A little live lunch here. I am the CEO. I am the president. I am him. They call me Moss Money, and we're talking Celtics versus Sixers, Game One, and the talk and the story that's been going on for over a week. Is Joe Embiid playing today? Well, what do you think? Hell no, he ain't playing today. We've already seen it. Everybody wants to be the first one to say it. Everybody wants to be right. But guess what? He's just not playing, bro. Like, look at the line, man. Look at the line. Let it just, it's telling you what it is. They're telling us what's going on. He is not going to play today. It's really that simple. The line is at 10. So we're talking, do they have a shot to win this game? Probably not. Who's going to step up and how do we even bet this game? What are the betting odds? So let's bring up our handy dandy sports book. Been using DraftKings, been betting well on DraftKings recently. So we're gonna bring that on right now to give you guys the best bets of the day with no Embiid, right? Like at this point, I'm firing away. I can't wait because I don't think he's going to change much because he's not 100%, right? He's not 100%. The line shifted just a little bit, it looks like. It was at 10 and a half. It looks like it dropped just one. Let me clean this up for y'all a little bit real quick. There we go. A little bit better there. So right now it's at 9.5, 10. The Sixers are 1-4 against the Boston Celtics this year. They did get one, but in Boston, they haven't beaten Boston in Boston. And I keep saying this. You got to be able to win on the road to win in the playoffs. The Sixers need to be able to win on the road. Now, they do have a better record without Embiid, which is interesting. They're 11-5 this year without Embiid, but none of those teams were really playoff teams. Brooklyn was on there, I think. But other than that, none of those teams were playoff teams. So it's kind of like they haven't seen Boston yet. Haven't seen a team like Boston without Embiid. And they were having problems beating them. They did beat Boston and Philly. They beat them 110-107. The last game I think they played, that was with Embiid. But still, I don't know, man. They might fuck around and sweep us, bro. Like they really might. I'm not sure. Don, what's up, bro? We're getting these bets in, man. You know how it is. Happy Detroit Day, man. Y'all had a pretty decent day 2 draft too. I mean, out them those Detroit Lions. All right, but let's get into the numbers. I want to make this quick. I want to make this sweet because I don't want to sit here and drag it out about them trying to figure out if they're going to win or not. So just for the line itself, I would lean Sixers here. It is a playoff game. I don't think they get blown out by 10. They very well could be. I said lean. I'm not betting the line here, but I would lean. I think the game changes, obviously, with Embiid. They'll run more. They'll get up and down the court more. But the problem is Boston gets back on transition defense. They're going to get back. They're not going to be able to outrun Boston and make this a trap meet. They don't have the scores to do that either. Tyrese doesn't have really good series against Boston. Believe it or not, James does a little bit. It's going to be interesting how they defend. If I was Boston, I would put Marcus Smart on Maxey and make Harden beat me. Because without Maxey scoring, like it's a sweep. If Maxey can't get you 20, it's a sweep. Tobias sucks against Boston. They just defend him well. He can't score. It's just a bad matchup. It really is, especially without Embiid. It's just a bad matchup for us. So, oh yeah, here look, Paul Reed's in there, so he's out. Is Reed in here? They don't have Reed on points, but they have Paul Reed for first basket. Yeah, he's out. Is Paul Reed in here? No, he's not on rebounds. How is he not on rebounds? That's so insane that they don't have Paul Reed on rebounds. I don't get that. That pisses me off. Yeah, I saw Branch. That's a good pickup for y'all. A sweep is crazy now. I think the Celtics win in 6. I don't think it's as crazy as you think. I mean, if the reports are true, if the Joel reports are true and that it's a small tear and it's higher than a grade 1 sprain, He's already taken treatment to get it. He's already taken treatment to heal up the healing process. You saw the shoot arounds today. He wasn't really jumping too much. He was just taking shots. He wasn't moving too much, just taking shots all around the court. Even if he is playing, he can't go. He's not going to be able to go 35, 40 minutes running up and down the court. Just ain't going to happen. So, I don't think so. I don't think so. But my best bet of the day is going to be Malcolm Brogdon over 12.5 points. I really like this bet. I think that you got to pay for it a little bit. It's minus 140. But in the last 4 games, he's had 17, 6, 17, and I think like 15. So he's averaging well over this mark at 12. He's been playing 25 to 28 minutes every game. You saw in the Atlanta series. In the Atlanta series, he had easily 15, 16, 17, 18 outside of game 1. I think he gets going here. Give me Malcolm Brogdon over 12.5 points for my first best bet of the day. Next best bet of the day. I do think that with the 1-2 combo of Brown and Tatum's usually going to get his, but I really like Jaylen Brown here at only over 24.5. I don't know who can defend him, right? Because if you put PJ on Tatum, right? I mean, Tobias is too small to play Brown. Can you put Tobias on Tatum? I mean, that's barbecue chicken, right? So, I mean, if you look at the match, like who are they gonna put on Brown? Maxey? Maxey's too small. Brown's gonna take him down there and take him into the paint. Because I don't know. I just don't know how they're gonna match up defensively against the Celtics team. And it's just a bad matchup. So give me Brown for my second best bet over 24.5 points. I like that bet. I think you see him get 26 to 27 points today. I think he has a good shooting day. He's been shooting the ball well already. And then with everybody kind of scoring here, I think it just makes sense for Tatum to have a day on the assist side. I love this bet too at over 4.5. If you look back at the log in the last 4 games, he's had 9, 8, I think 6, 7. I don't think there's been many games where he had under 5 assists. He brings the ball up a lot. They might double him too, so that's a lot of kick around to open shooters. He's 6'10", legit, 6'9", 6'10", legit. So he's going to see almost over everybody on the court. I love this bet right here. I think Jason Tatum gets you over 4.5 by halftime, possibly. He doesn't need to score 25 points for Boston to win. We've seen that in other games. Give me Jason Tatum over 4.5 assists for the day. And you can see the theme here. It's all Boston, right? It's all Boston. I don't see much. I can't trust anybody else on the Sixers side. I don't trust Tobias. You know damn well I don't trust PJ. Maxey's up and down against this team. They need Max. They need this from Maxey. They need this 25 for Maxey. Now, with Embiid out, Maxey might just have to do it, right? Just by pure volume. But he's had bad shooting nights against Boston, especially in Boston. That defense turns up. Closeouts are quicker. His speed is a little bit negated because they have guys who can stay in front of him. I don't think he's really running past Jaylen Brown like he is. He's faster than Brown. He's quicker than Brown. But Brown's not he's only maybe a step behind. Maybe a step, maybe a half a step. So I don't know if he's going to be able to do that. And Marcus Smart, he'll keep him in front of him. He won't be able to get past Marcus Smart if Marcus is on him, which I think is a really good matchup. You put your best defender on probably their best scorer, right? Our best scorer, and say everybody else beat us but Maxey. I think that's smart defense. I really do. I would lean here James Harden over 22.5. He's had some pretty good games against them, but I do like James over his threes, his 2.5. But you're paying money for that, man, minus 150. So He's gonna take probably 8 or 9 threes today. So you gotta hope he hits 30%, 30% of them. I do like Jalen over 2.5 here too, as well. I think Jalen has a day today. I think Jalen Brown has a big day today. I won't mind him going over 30. I can see him going over 30 today. So those are my three straight best bets. Now let's make a same game parlay. Let's get this joint out of here. I wonder why this is now over here. This used to not be over here any before. I wonder why they did that. You know what? Let me zoom in. There we go. What's that look like on the screen? That a little bit better? Yeah, that's a little bit better. A little bit better. All right. Now let us go to let's go to a same game parlay. Do 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 do. Here we go. Enable that. All right, help me out here. What y'all think? What we should go with? Should run this thing up real quick. I'm definitely going over right here, Jalen, because I just think Jalen has a day today. I just do. Tatum's pretty high. Ballsy to go under 30, 30 and a half, right? Ballsy to do that. Let me see. What y'all think? Maybe go on to Tobias. See, like they cap you. They cap you. Tobias is going to have to score today too. I love him over like 10 points. Maxi. Does Maxi get you 21? These motherfuckers might blow us out, man. They really might. They might turn up this defense and we might know what not what to do with this shit. Harden's going to have to get you 20. I like Broaden over what we have him there? He was at 14 and a half. I like him at 12. What about Maxi? We got to get some Maxi love. 18 is minus 475, but 20 is minus 285. Just want to see something here. What's Maxi? What's Maxi doing here? And everybody who's watching, man, thanks for joining, man. Always love it when people come in and watch me do my thing as we go through these lines and bets. I just go through just the normal way of looking at it. I know there's a lot of prop gods out there and stuff like that. and you kind of almost blindly look at those numbers and say, oh, okay, this is probably legit and just bet. But with me, you go through the motherfucking process. Like we go through the full process of breaking this shit down and looking at the numbers live. So be nice to have it all in front of you. Boom, boom, boom. But a little bit of patience, right? A little bit of patience. And we'll work this shit out. So last game against Boston, Maxey had 5 points. And then the game before that, he had 8 points. The game before that, he had 6 points. Yo, like I be trying to tell y'all, man. Like I know Maxey is doing things differently now, but he fucking crumbles against Boston, bro. Like crumbles against Boston. I'm gonna have to go with James here, man. I think James is gonna have to give us 20. So we got 3 right here. So we got Harden. Let's make this joint interesting. Let's turn up a little bit. What's our assist? Give me 8 assists. Plus 1,800 for a 4 bet. Give me 8 assists. How about James Harden 3 points? What about Jalen's? Ooh. And what about Tatum? 2, 3 at 220. What y'all think? My guy. Appreciate it. What y'all think? Don, what we think here? How many 3-pointers? Give me Harden 2. Harden, he'll get 2, right? I mean, we're just talking about pure volume, bro. Like pure volume. He's hit 2 threes in the last 6 games. And in Boston, he went last game against Boston, he went 4 for 9 in Boston. At home though. 4 for 9. Boston, 2 for 8. 3 for 7 at Boston. Is that it? And then 5 for 9 at Boston 4. So give me James. James will give me 2. James will give me 2. Let's look at the slip. So we'll minimize this out. Let's look at the slip. So we got over Jaylen Brown, 22.5 points. Malcolm Brogdon over 12. James Harden over 20. Tatum 8 assists, and James Harden 3 points. I mean 2 3-pointers. I like it. I mean, put $10 to win you 200. All right, put $10 on there. Yeah, I was thinking Harden too. Harden makes sense, bro. Put $10 on there to win you $200. It's a good bet. I like this bet. I'm gonna put this bet in. All right, let's look at the series matchups, and then we'll get everybody out of here. Game prompts. Actually, no, we're in the same game parlay, so we gotta get out of here. And then we'll go to because we in here, so we'll go NBA odds. Here we go, series props. I mean, series props. Damn, they're minus 500. Shit. What's the spread? 2.5? 1.5. 1.5. So there's your 4-6. There's your 4-6 spread. Let's see what else is in there. Minus, look at this, minus 2.5. It's minus 105. That's your 4-1 spread. That's what the exact is. 5 games, 4 games. Look at this. For a sweep and 6 games are the same. Right? Look at under 5.5 games. So they're saying 4-1. This tells me that the betting line is telling me that it's going to be a 5-game series. It'll be 4-1. They'll get 1. The Sixers get 1. And if they get 1, it's got to be this game. Got to be this game if they get 1. None of the other games really matter. But look at the difference here. Well, this one doesn't work because those games already played. Like 4 games in 16. Look at the difference between the Warriors and Lakers and how these odds are. Right? Look at the difference in these odds. But this shit with us, this shit the exact same. I'm telling you, man. This shit really might be a fucking sweep. Oh my God. 3 years, 4 years in a row. Bye-bye, James. Going back to Houston with the big booty hoes. You know what I mean? Love everything's big in Texas, as they say. Out in them strip clubs. Probably can't get enough of it. Need to get back. We got problems. Man, this is crazy, man. Crazy. I don't know what to bet here. If I would lean here, I'm gonna be honest. If I lean here, I would bet the sweep just because of, and you might get Embiid for game 3. I don't think Embiid plays in Boston. I think you get him back from Game 3. He suits up there down 0-2. He gives you everything he got, and it just it might just not be enough. Um, this is telling to me. These are all very similar games. 7 games is kind of right there too. But the fact that a sweep and 6 games are the same odds, very, very telling to me. That means your betting for them to sweep is just as good as your bet for 6 games, and that does not make any sense. So I would lean here, sweep plus 290. God, it's so hurtful to be saying this. So hurtful to be saying this. But this shit don't make no sense. I'm just reading what the line is saying, man. It is what it is, bro. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying, Don? This shit is it is what it is. I can't do nothing. Yeah, Hawks did give him a tough test, but Hawks had availability, right? The best ability is availability. And we ain't got it with our best player and possibly MVP guy. It's a wash. I mean, I feel like it's a failure. Like, we're not getting out of the second round. That sucks. It sucks. But it is what it is. All right. I want to thank everybody for joining. Hopefully, you guys took some of those bets. We can get this money. Make sure you tag Money Pop Podcast if you do hit. It's always good to see people hitting on some of the plays that we do. As always, man, thank you for everybody for joining. If you're just watching, make sure you hit that subscribe if you haven't been subscribing. If not, always hit the like button. Does wonders for us in the background. Let's go Sixers, man. 10, 9, 8, 76ers, man. I'm pulling for them, but me betting them? Don't know about that. This is Moss Money. This is Money Pop Podcast. I'm out.